Welcome back, guys. We have an episode today. Let's see what we got. So, we are back from the junkyard, obviously. We got our parts. You saw us get all those extra parts. We have our valve cover. We also got a ton more parts in from Rock Auto for this car. So we have a ton more. I have a, hang on. It's way in here. Where's this thing? There it is. We actually got a valve cover gasket. So we're gonna replace the valve cover gasket. And you saw us do thermostat, water pump, rotor and cap last time. We have our pulley that we are painting up for the water pump. We have our bushings for our alternator. Got a bunch of stuff, so let me go and get it and I'll show it to you guys all right here. So we got our coolant hoses that we needed, transmission mounts, valve cover gasket, and all of these are our tie rods, steering arms, ball joints, everything for the front. We also got these are alternator bushings that go in here. So we need to pull the C-clip off of these and then rebuild the alternator so we can get it back installed. So we're gonna start by doing some paint stripper on this and let that sit. Finish painting up this thing and get, while those are drying, then we can rebuild the alternator. So let's get this coated and that painted. So we got our alternator bushings in, our alternator put back on, our tow hook put back on, our hose for our water pump to thermostat, and we started painting up our bracket for our alternator, and we got our I know my garage is a mess, and we got our valve cover first layer of paint stripper on. So we didn't get too much done. Oh, we got our pulley back on for the water pump. We need to tighten this down, but I'm waiting. I need to pull those two belts off and replace the main drag belt. So once I do that, then we can tighten this down and put our new bracket on the alternator. So we have all our new belts on. They are all in place. Everything on the front is connected back. We are now, we gotta clean up the, flush the radiator, but before we put that back in, I gotta put the, I gotta tighten down the bolts on the water pump, and we are going to replace the spark plugs real quick and get those suckers pulled out and the new spark plugs in. Then we are going to pull, I think we're going to pull the valve cover and replace the valve cover gasket, and clean up the valve cover and check all the cams and see what everything looks like. So let's get those tightened down, get the intake boot off and stuff, and get the spark plugs changed and the valve cover off. Okay guys, so we started pulling a bunch of stuff off, and now we are going to break loose all the valve cover bolts, pull this off and get this thing cleaned up and see what we got underneath. So let's see kind of what we have underneath. This is going to give us kind of an idea of how the cams are and what everything kind of looks like. But we got some parts over there we're painting up, some braces and stuff that need to be cleaned up and stuff. So we're gonna clean all that stuff up while we're at it, and then we are gonna get this valve cover off and we're gonna get it cleaned up. So let's take this all off. So I got some crap for this before of not doing this for first look and first start and stuff. So we are gonna do this together. So I have not pulled this off. I have not looked at this yet. So we'll see all together at the same time what we got. Pull this off. That's better. And not horrible. And I think we got a timing chain. I thought we had a timing belt. Not bad. Single cam. A little dirty, but cam lobes seem clean. Everything looks decent in here. So actually looks like a fairly new gasket. I wonder if I don't think Jay replaced the gasket. He didn't say he did, but this gasket looks fairly new, but we are going to replace it regardless. I can't get it. It's so hard doing it with one hand. Yeah, that looks like a decently new gasket, but bye. Let's get this cleaned up and ready to go so that we can get this back on, because I do not want to leave this thing off for too long without a cover on it. I don't want dirt and grime and stuff to get in it. So let's pull all this stuff off, get this thing cleaned up, and get it ready for a little touch-up. Okay, be right back. There's our valve cover with the first coat of primer on. These parts with the first coat of paint on. And we're about to pull the spark plugs. So we're going to pull those while we wait for those. We're also going to pull probably the ICV and clean that. I also noticed that the fuel pressure regulator hose was broken, so I wasn't getting really any fuel pressure vacuum off of it. So I think that's also why the idle was funky. But let's get this spark plugs off. So guys, I went to go pull this spark plug, the first one out. It was stuck. It was like hard to get out. So you can see that thing is dark and dirty, and ugh, that's probably also why we don't have a good idle, because that thing is nasty. So we'll put our next spark plug, we'll put our new spark plug in and keep going down the line. I'll try to show you guys how hard. Oh, that one actually came off. Of course. That one just came off. See if I have. Let's see. And of course, this is like right in the way of the freaking AC line. Those should not be that tight, but they are. Let's get them all undone, and then I can take them all off by hand. Okay, spark plugs are done. We have our valve cover coat number 1 done, and we have our other little metal pieces. We are going to pull up this hose and check the ICV to make sure it's all good. And then once we get the valve cover back on, I'm gonna go in and clean all this up underneath and kind of give this engine a once blow over. But now we need to go clean out the radiator real quick. Just run some water through it. So we got that side of the head kind of cleaned up and a lot of stuff off. Radiator is cleaned out and ready to go. I think I need to actually shampoo down the cover, because you can see the cover is like super dirty. So let me do that. We have our valve cover bolts in some Aluma Bright to clean them up, and as you can see, they look pretty decent. So I'm gonna let those suckers sit for a little bit longer, then we'll pull them out and dry them off. Let me get a sponge for the sponge and soap for the radiator. We'll get that cleaned up, and then we will, hopefully valve cover should be done by then, and then we can put that back on. We have the new gasket on and sitting, so we just need to put the valve cover back on, and then those two metal braces that go across the top. But I don't think we're going to put those back on because we still have to pull the injectors out, so we need to do that for the OEM injectors that we have being rebuilt. So let's clean up the alternator. Valve cover should be done. We can put that back on, bolt it down, and then we can put our radiator back in, or we can put our bottom radiator hose on and then put our radiator back in. Let's get to it. So we got our one coolant pipe in. Our valve cover still needs some work, so we are going to cover this with towels and strap it down and keep it all nice and clean, and do that for now because we are done for today. So we'll jump back into it tomorrow and hit it hard and get the valve cover done and everything. So let's get cleaned up, and I'll see you guys in a second.